Am I safe to cut to it?
Yes, you are 100% safe to cut.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is what made me feel like talking to Tim Cook one-on-one may not be this fun. And of course, maybe with cameras off, he's like way more open and less, sort of closed off.
This looks like it's from 1984.
It was from 2012.
Pretty much.
And everybody looks super young. By the way, Niley is one of the coolest people. I've never talked to him, but I listened to his podcasts and he replied to me. I was like, whoa, I think the blue check is working its magic. Because, he's somebody that I've looked up to and followed forever. I mean, like I would consider him an inspirational for journalists. Like he's been the editor-in-chief at The Verge for years, and he gets all Apple's new products and does these great reviews. Anyway, this is at a conference with Walt Mossberg and Kara Swisher, and they're questioning Tim Cook sort of about the same things that Apple's still being questioned on, which is like patent battles. And specifically, there was a question at this time about whether or not Apple should be able to sort of file patents to make sure that other companies like can't get patents.
Yeah.
It was weird. So it's really interesting because I've never ever seen somebody.
Doesn't Niley call it something? What's that called?
Maybe we should just watch the video.
Okay, let's watch the video.
There's a name for it.
Okay.
But I've never seen anybody push Tim like this. And I was like, oh, this was satisfying. So
when does this end for you? What is the end game of this patent? What do you want from them to stop the way that you got something from HTC to settle?
The pluses in what's occurred, not just pluses for Apple, but for the broader industry, is that I think that we've run the standards essential issue largely to ground. There were several companies out there that were.
See, this is what I imagine our conversation would be like, and I'm like,
this man is a politician.
Standards essential,
exactly.
Which was never the intention of it.
Are you saying that you filed all these lawsuits to run the standards essential issue to ground? I mean, it seemed like you wanted to block their phones from the market, and that never happened for you.
I'm saying it's a byproduct of what's occurred. This is when they sued us. This is Google suing us and Samsung suing us with standards essential patents, trying to get injunctions on our products. And I think largely the world has said, this isn't right. This is an abuse.
So I'm like, okay, this was a little juicy,
so
and then it gets heated.
Plus, not just for Apple.
I've never seen Tim act like this in a second.
In the smartphone space.
But you sued Samsung first, and you just added the S4 to the case. I mean, I'm just wondering what it is you want from them, what concession it would take for these lawsuits to end from Apple's perspective.
Well, I'm not negotiating it this evening. But generally, I don't like them any more than I did last year. But
yeah,
I don't want copying.
Dude, he just leaves it at that.
It's a values thing.
This
is about values at the end of the day.
All right, the question time is up, and I'm going to let one more in.
Dude.
Oh, they came in and saved Tim's ass.
Dude, when he says that and he was like, just stops. It's a values thing, dude. And that's what made me...
Okay, listen, if you guys are listening to the audio, you've got to go to the YouTube version of this. Hopefully we remember to link in the show notes. If not, remember, just type Genius Bar into YouTube. You have to see Tim's face, like his reactions to this. Like that smirk.
Dude.
Like I've never seen that side of Tim Cook where like I imagine
that's what I'm saying.
I imagine that's what it's like in meetings with him, or if you disagree with him, or the way he just smiled, like I don't have to explain myself to you.
Yeah. And he just goes,
I don't want copying.
He goes, I'm not going to debate that here today. And I was like, yo, you don't have an answer for this because you know you're probably in the wrong for trying to block Samsung's phones from the market.
Also, he calls it Samsung.
Oh, yeah.
It's like people calling it Best Buy or Best Buy. Samsung.
Yeah. But you don't see, or I haven't seen an Apple exec in an interview like that. But you know who else gives me vibes like that is Phil Schiller. I feel like
absolutely,
Phil doesn't
dude. Phil is
play.
A badass motherfucker.
Now, Craig, I think also has that.
Phil?
Probably. I think Craig is also a politician, but I feel like Craig genuinely has good intentions for everything he does.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's just a persona, but like seeing him in interviews, I mean, I guess they're not asking him hard-hitting questions, but I really do get the vibe that like, he believes. Okay. that he believes.
We're gonna see if. Oh, gotta turn it up. We're gonna see if I'm
Phil
still blocked.
Schiller.
Phil
Do you still have
Schiller?
that in your bio?
Yeah, Phil Schiller. Let's see. Can you see me? Tap it.
Dude, I just realized.
Oh, still blocked. Still blocked. Well,
Phil does have in his bio, I block trolls.
I have never tweeted him. You can like search Twitter.
I know
the
you
entire
did.
history. Never tweeted Phil
And-
Schiller.
That's why I was confused when that happened in the first place, because it's like, why are you so butthurt about this, Phil? Like, you didn't. I don't know. I
Still
feel
blocked.
like
It would be so cool if we just tapped it just now and I was unblocked.
Phil is an interesting guy. God, Apple's gonna watch this and be like, "Oh, these guys are never getting invited to."
Yeah,
but
especially
what
that
I really
Sam character. Oh, were you gone?
as I was saying before my camera, dude, what's going on? Like, it just looks a little delayed or something.
Are you there?
I'm here. I'm here. Wait, am I not?
I'm just fucking
Hello?
with you.
Oh my god, dude, you're so annoying. Why? I don't know what it is when I'm on Ethernet. It's fine. When I'm even on the M1 MacBook Pro. Come on, Tim. But as I was saying, I love to see CEOs get asked hard questions. It's one of my favorite. It's the same thing when like you ask like a president, like just the direct question, not like, so when you made this executive order, just like, why did these people die on that drone strike you ordered? I love the like direct, because it makes it harder and it makes it way more obvious when they dance around the question. Like, it was very obvious to Tim Cook.
He's gotten
like,
better now though. Like that was what, like a year or two after he became CEO.
I get the vibe that he was a bit more ruthless historically. Because like I haven't seen him like that lately. Maybe it's because they're a bit more careful between like who gets the interview. I also love how Apple's like recent round of interviews have been like, what's your favorite part of Face ID on iOS 15?
Yeah.
And then it's like, why does Apple not allow any other app stores but their own in a monopolistic environment?
Don't get me started.